there, it's Justin. I just wanted to create this video to give us a quick tip on how to classify our lead types, whether we're uploading new leads or new contacts into our RLP system, or if we're going in after we've uploaded a bunch of our contacts or a bunch of our leads into our system already, how do we go in and reclassify the lead type if they're not classified properly? So let's dive right in and we'll take a look at how we can do this. So we should already know how to get to rlpSPHERE on our RLP network. So we log into RLP network under marketing, rlpSPHERE. We come here and we launch rlpSPHERE, which will launch the new tab in our browser, and will take us automatically to our dashboard, which is everything that's going on for the day. So to get to our CRM, obviously we click on Smart CRM. And once we're here, this should be all of our leads, all of our contacts sitting here that we've uploaded or we have created. Okay, but first we're gonna show you how on a quick ad, if you haven't added somebody through your app, you've taken somebody's name down and you want to add them into your system. So the quickest way to do that is under quick actions, you have add contact. Okay, and there's a video showing you how to do that as well that you should have seen. If you haven't, it's on the Google Drive. So we're going to put their first name, last name, email, cell phone. I'm not going to cover Castle right now. It's already been covered. So under the Castle consent date, you have what's called lead type. So by default, when we're adding somebody into the system, everybody is classified as a buyer. You can see this by the highlight over the buyer. So let's say this is a seller that you're adding into the system, or a tenant or a potential tenant. You're going to highlight seller, and then you're going to click on buyer to deselect it. So now you can see seller is the only one that is highlighted. Or if you have a renter, that's it. Or if you have multiple, if they're a buyer seller, you can have both of them selected. Okay, so you need to make sure when you're uploading new contacts in here that the lead type is selected. Okay, so make sure that that's done. And then of course your lead status, what are they? New lead, active lead? Are they client? Are they under contract? Have they closed? And archived is this guy's a deadbeat. Okay, and by default, you're gonna have your name selected and then where did they come from. But really what I wanna really focus on so that we can get the campaign set up for our clients or for our leads is that the lead type is selected. Okay, this is very important because when the lead comes in and you want a campaign activated immediately, it gets activated immediately based on the lead type. Okay, so that's how when you're uploading a new contact or a new lead into the system. But what do you do if you already had somebody in your system and maybe you got added incorrectly? What do you do? So you're going to click on the contact and you're going to see up here just below their name, you see how it says new lead, buyer, and seller, because I had already done this. So you're going to click on the upside down triangle. And again, you have your status here. And then you're going to see here, there's check boxes, right? So there's buyer, seller. You already always have to have one of them selected. So by default, like I said, it comes in as a buyer. If they're a buyer seller, you select seller. If they're just a buyer, if they're just a seller, you leave that selected. Okay, and then you hit save. And simple as that, this lead is a seller and a buyer. Okay, and then we can have the campaigns activated immediately for these guys. Okay, when they come in. So because this guy came in, I deactivated his campaign. This person has no campaign. So what you would do to add the campaign you see this upside down triangle, add campaign, choose campaign, and then you can have, if they're a default active buyer, like if they're an active buyer, you would select that, okay, and add. And again, if they're a buyer seller, default active seller as well, okay? And then you click add, and then you close that. Okay, so now this contact has been added to the default buyer campaign. So there are going to be touches that are going to go out immediately and on a consistent basis to keep this contact live. Okay, so showed you how to classify your lead type, and then based on the lead type, which campaign they should be on. All right, so all you really need to do is to make sure that your lead type has been selected, and then we can move on to the next section, again showing you how to activate campaigns for your contacts. So hopefully this has been helpful. Again, any questions, any concerns, you can reach out to the office and let us know. All right, talk to you later. Hopefully you're having a great day. Take care. Bye.